welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an IKEA haul. I recently purchased my first home, I'll link that video, and I need a lot to put in it. So naturally I had to go to the wonderful place of IKEA. I love going there, even just for someone else, for fun, walking around. I like to imagine that I am in this 5-bedroom, 6-bath house with a massive kitchen and a giant island and all the appliances and high tech, and I like to pretend that in the showroom, like that's really my kitchen. I actually had to do 2 separate trips to IKEA. I was only planning on going once, but I made my list and they did not have a few of key big things that I wanted at that location. So the following weekend, I drove 2.5 hours to the second closest IKEA because they had it in stock. I didn't want to drive that far to IKEA, but the couple of products that I wanted from them, I could not find for that same price anywhere else. And personally, it was just an easier decision to carve out some time of my day than to shell out a couple or a few more $100s, because the things I got are like tremendous deals from what else I could find in my area and online. So I'm gonna show you the first 2 big items that I got that I had to go to the second location for, and then I'll show you some of the smaller stuff. I didn't get a lot of furniture. I guess I didn't really need a lot of key things that I already have, but some things I just wanted to get new, and some things, now that I have a house, you don't really think you need. I didn't plan to go there for that much. They still, at either location, didn't have a few things that I was looking for, but a lot of the stuff I just got because I was walking there, it was on sale, or I just realized I definitely needed it in my life, which is like basically what always happens when going to IKEA. So I'm gonna take you to my bedroom to show you the first pieces. Okay, the first thing I wanted to get was this bed frame. This is the Slatum gray queen size bed frame. It's made of like a fabric, and so it's got like a half headboard. I didn't want a really tall one, but I definitely wanted some kind of headboard. And then it has just the gray fabric all around with the metal legs, and then there is room underneath. I love to have underneath the bed storage options, and then my cats love to go under the bed as well, so gotta have that. But I got this baby for only $129. When I couldn't find this at the first location, I went on Wayfair to check, and any of the ones that I wanted were going to be at least $150. And even with that, I would have been sacrificing on something like the fabric, the style, or the slate underneath. So one thing I was really looking for in a bed frame is I wanted one that doesn't require a box spring. I've used a box spring my entire life, and I just want to have something that's lower to the ground so that my pets can get on it easier. And I don't see the need of box springs. If they have bed frames that allow you to just not have a box spring, it's much more cost efficient than to have to spend however much a box spring costs, $100 at least, I'm sure. So the reason why I wanted this specific frame at IKEA is because it came with these slated frames underneath to hold the mattress. And I've already tried out the mattress. It feels just fine without a box spring. It doesn't feel unsupportive. The slates just act as support, so you don't need a box spring. I did see a few bed frames on Wayfair that were not really around the same price. I'd say they were less than $200, but they wouldn't come with the slated frame, so I'd have to buy that separately, which is just increase the price. I think on Wayfair they were like $50 to buy the slates, so it was just not cost effective, and I really wanted to get something that was all in one, so I wasn't having to purchase a bunch of little things to add up the price. This did take a while to put together, but so does most IKEA furniture, and it's okay given the price and the convenience. So the other thing I got that I had to go to the second IKEA for is this mattress. So this is their Hogsvar hybrid mattress. When I was doing research on mattresses, because apparently that's what I do as an adult, but I found that the best mattress that seemed to suit my needs was a hybrid. So the hybrid is not just like a memory foam mattress, it's not just a spring mattress. They have like a picture at IKEA, but I guess inside it has springs, but they're coated in foam. It's really comfy. I tried it out in store, and it does feel firm and supportive, but then it also feels really soft. And I tested it out, like I'm typically a side sleeper, and it feels really good. It feels supportive, but at the same time, it feels like the memory foam is like cradling my body at the same time. I've never had a queen size bed, so this is pretty exciting. This is the largest bed I've ever had. All my pets can sleep with me, and that's just amazing. I forgot to mention though, I got this mattress for $2.99. So it was originally $3.99, which in and of itself is an amazing price because I was mattress shopping near me, and for hybrid mattresses, the cheapest I could find was like $500 to $600, but this at its most expensive state was $400. And then if you are a part of the IKEA family rewards program, you could get it for $2.99. So it was completely free to sign up. It's just like a standard rewards program. You get like a card. This isn't sponsored, I wish it was, but and then you just get products at the discounted IKEA family price, and it was $100. So like there's no reason not to join the IKEA family rewards program from what I have experienced. All I had to do was sign up, show them my account ID or my card, and I got $100 off. And I think there are a couple other things that I got some money off as well. So $300 for this mattress. It's a super nice mattress. Like this boy is thick. It's pretty tall. I think it was about 10 or 11 inches, so it's a good size, especially since I don't have a box spring. I will raise the bed up like a little bit more, and it's just a tremendous deal. I didn't want to purchase a mattress online without being able to test it out in person because there were some around the same price, but they were thinner. They were 8-inch, and I couldn't try them out obviously because I could only purchase them from like Amazon or Lowe's online. They didn't have them in store. And that made me really nervous because like if you get it and you don't like it, you have to send it back and then you're without a mattress, and you know, I just didn't want to deal with that. So yeah, tremendous deal for a hybrid mattress. They also had like your standard memory foam, all spring, just so many different types you can test out in person in the store. And then what I really liked is it came roll packed, so it didn't come like, I think typical spring mattresses, you can't really roll them because there's springs in them, and you just have to find something to transport them. And a queen mattress would not fit in my vehicle, so I wanted to find something that could be roll packed, and this was. It was still like pretty large, but it was able to fit, and I didn't have to worry about like strapping a giant mattress to the top of my car and hoping it makes the drive home, the 2.5 hours home. I have to say, these two items are so worth the long drive to get them. So next piece of furniture that I got is this Lava, L-A-I-V-A bookcase. So this was only $20, which is incredible for a bookcase because you can get a bookcase for $20 at like Walmart, but it's not going to be great quality. So I got this on my first trip, and this is an open back, black, kind of black brown bookcase. It also comes with some boards to put behind a couple of the shelves. I think pictured it had like the top shelf and then the bottom shelf covered, so you have a backing. I haven't put those on yet because I'm not sure which levels I want to put them on, but I really liked the open back look, and I really liked how these were open because I feel like it looks like it takes up less space with less wood. It just looks less cluttered. It's not like the most sturdy. It could have also been how it was put together because you have to do like the wood dowels and get everything to match up. So there can be a little bit more user error in assembling this than assembling like the bed frame. But I think for $20, like it is gorgeous. It looks a lot more stylish in my opinion than other $20 bookcases you can get. Now I'm going to show you the smaller things I got from IKEA that didn't require any kind of setup. Okay, so one of the things I got is this white colander. This is one of the things that I didn't intend to go there for, but I saw it and I wanted it. So I'll be honest, most of the reason why I got this is because of nostalgia. These type of colanders are what we had growing up as kids. A lot of people now have like the much finer mesh strainers, and I like those too because they have their purpose, but I just saw this and it's like, you know what, why not? Because I'll use it and it reminds me of childhood, brings me some nostalgia, some dopamine, so why not? It was $10, which I think that's a good price for a colander. I'm not entirely sure. It's metal, so like it's not just like your plastic strainer. I don't know if it's a good deal or not, but it's worth it to me. Another item I did not intend to buy there, but I saw this in their kitchen area. It's the Aspect, and I'll try and put the names on the screen or in the description box below because sometimes it's hard to pronounce IKEA products correctly. But this is just a simple knife sharpener. This was $5. You just put your knife through this little slot right here. And I really wanted a knife sharpener like this because I'm used to just like the bar that you put the knife back and forth on, but this seemed a lot easier, simpler. I got this pack of 3 heat pads. So these are made from cork, and these are super cheap. I'm pretty sure these were less than $5, but these are, you know, pretty self-explanatory. If you take like a hot pan out of the oven, you put these under. Just really simple, but a nice alternative to using cloth hot pads. Okay, this might seem a little weird, but I got these trays. So these look like school cafeteria trays, hospital food trays, but these come in so handy. Especially with working from home, I will often like make my breakfast or make my lunch and bring it upstairs with me. And I work in bed quite a lot. So having something like to have everything put on a tray to bring it up prevents the possibility of me dropping anything. It also is a lot easier to like have on my desk, so I can have like my computer and then, you know, my food and drink over here. Or if I'm eating in the living room, these just make it really easy to prevent spillage. I think these were $2 each, which is, you know, pretty good. Next, we have this big old wood cutting board. So they have a wide variety, or not a wide variety, but they have a variation of sizes of wood cutting boards. And I got this one. It's 45 by 28 centimeters or 17 3/4 by 11 inch. And it's just, you know, your simple wood cutting board, but it was only $8. And I think that's a pretty good deal. You might be able to find some like this at Marshall's, but when I was looking into like real wood cutting boards, they tended to be more towards $20 for like this size and quality. Has a decent thickness, like 3/4 of an inch. It just feels like a good quality, and it's another one of those things that I didn't intend to buy when I was there. But once I saw it, I was like, that's a pretty good deal. I know I will use this. So there were definitely some smaller than this, and there's one that was like a little bit bigger than this that was 10, but I opted to go for this one because I just don't think I need a giant cutting board. I got this umbrella just because I needed one. I think it was only a few dollars, but my other one broke. So there we go. It's just, you know, your extendable, fit in your bag. Very exciting. Okay, so I went there looking and hoping to find a good pair of curtains for my living room. I saw online that people said IKEA curtains end up being really cost effective because they come in 2 panels, and typically when you buy in store, I guess a lot of places sell them by each panel. So like it could be $20, but if you have to buy 2 or more panels, it adds up quickly. And this deal I got at IKEA is just tremendous. These are the Hilja curtains. They are gray and it comes with 2 panels. And I got this for $10. These were originally $12.99, but I think these were the IKEA family price was $10. So this is what they look like. They're just your standard gray. They're not blackout, but they're not sheer curtains, and that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want blackout curtains because I like the light to still be able to pour through in the morning. So it shows like the level, like you have total blackout, semi-blackout, and then this is like not sheer, but still offers like a little bit more coverage. And I got 2 sets for the windows in my living room. I might have to put 3 on the main window. And I just really like the neutral. The gray kind of goes with the gray of my couch. I really want to do a lot of whites and grays and blacks, and these just fit out really well. To go along with those, I got these sheer lace curtains. These are the little white curtains. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but they have like a very sheer lace type look to them. Like these wouldn't really cover up much. These were only $5 for a pair. So I got 2 to go along with these because I want to layer it to have this first and then this on top. So like if I want to kind of cover up the window, but I still really want the light to come in, I can just leave this. Or at night, like if I double them, it'll provide a little bit more coverage. And I think it'll just look nice having the 2 different colors layered, and they're different fabrics. So I'm hoping it looks nice. So $30 for all the curtains I'll need for my living room, which I think is amazing. I'm sure if I were to walk into Target right now, I could find a single panel curtain for $30. Okay, I'm also finding that most of the stuff I got wasn't on my list. I'm pretty sure a lot of things that were on my list I wasn't able to get, or I chose to get somewhere else. I also got this Reusable waterproof bag. So it looks like it is mesh with a plastic coating overlaying it to make it waterproof. It has this bar strap at the top so that you roll it over and then you would just hook these 2 together like like that to keep the bag shut. I wasn't gonna unroll it, but I feel like I should show you. So it is like, it's kind of clear, you can see through it, but it's a good sized bag. I thought I would get this for like if I'm ever going to the beach or a water park or kayaking somewhere. So you would just put everything in there that you want to keep safe, roll it over a couple times, latch it, and then it keeps everything safe. It's supposed to be waterproof. I think it can be submerged. So I know someone that has a bag like this and it works really well for keeping things dry. And this was only, I think, $5 as well. So it was a pretty good deal for a waterproof bag. Sadly, it doesn't have straps, like if you wanted to strap it over your back, but you could just, you know, slide it into another bag, or if you're just like putting it in a kayak. Very exciting again. This is just a step stool. I think this was $10 or less. I got this because there is a shelf in my closet that I certainly cannot reach. So like putting anything up there is gonna need something. Okay, I have a couple more things. So I bought 4 of these bags. IKEA has these bags I love. They are reusable bags that fold within themselves. So they come with a little pouch and you just take them out of the pouch, and they work great for grocery bags. I keep a couple of these in my purse because they're really small, and since you can fold it up into its own pouch, it's really handy to slip into a bag and not have to like crumple everything up. They did change the design of these a little bit. They used to be a little bit bigger. I think like the straps would be the same, but the fabric would come up a little bit higher. So I do miss that feature, but now they have 2 straps. So if you want like a long strap for your bag, or you want to use it with like the short straps. They had a few different designs. They had this yellow polka dot. They had this green, blue, and white striped. And then last they had this black and white geometric shaped one. So I got 4 of these because I love them for my groceries. And they're really durable. I've had my other ones for a couple years, I think now, and they're still holding up great. And then the pouch that you would fold it in of itself works great as like a little pocket if you have small things that you're purchasing at the grocery store. And last but not least, I didn't actually buy this during these IKEA trips. I bought it several months ago at IKEA and I just haven't had a place to put it yet. But IKEA is a tremendous place to get your clocks. I got this baby for only $10, which is pretty good for a clock in general. This is the Vischan clock, and the thing I love about IKEA clocks is they're all silent. I have this issue where I cannot sleep if I can hear a ticking clock. So I can't have any ticking clocks in my bedroom. And even if it's like in a separate room, like I had a ticking clock in my bathroom, and to cope, I would have to close the bathroom door and close my bedroom door so I couldn't hear it. You wouldn't think that you'd be able to hear a ticking clock, but it's like my mind seeks it out. It's crazy. And that's enough to keep me from falling asleep. So I've now begun purchasing only completely silent clocks, and IKEA clocks from what I saw are all silent. They had a few different affordable options. Like something like this would be twice or 3 more times as much in a regular store. Like for $10, I'm pretty sure you can just get those like small, really plastic, like something you'd find in like a schoolroom. This has the Roman numerals, it has a good size. It's silver. I think they may have also had a black color. When I did buy these, I purchased 2, so one of them is currently in my bathroom, and this one I might put in the living room. That is all I have for this IKEA haul. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched to the end. If you want, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment below, do all the stuff. If you like this video, let me know if you'd like to see more like this or what other topics you'd like me to dive into. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. And IKEA, if anyone from IKEA is watching this, I am always open to a sponsorship. Thank you.